Hey guys, welcome back to Beast Quest Series 21, Book 1, Grymon the Biting Horror, and it's been a while, hasn't it, since our last adventure of Beast Quest. Hopefully Grymon the Biting Horror will come out just as good as previous ones. But yeah, like always, in-depth story analysis and then my overall thoughts on this epic adventure, so let's go to it. Tom and Eleanor were dueling, still thinking about Adaro's words. Malval has entered their kingdom in Beric's body. Captain Hartman had been sent with his forces to scour all over Avantia to find them, but there was no sign of Beric or Malval. Our heroes came to the conclusion he doesn't want to be found. Not yet. They then heard a powerful tremor. They went to see Daltec. King Hugo was away to see his wife back to Tangala, as she was now pregnant. So Daltec was in charge. They went to the Gallery of Tombs, where Mortax's and Tanner's tombs were kept. However, they discovered that Tanner's tomb had been cracked open, and they found Adro with no pulse. Daltec examined Adro, and luckily there was a faint heartbeat, so using Daltec's magic, they would be able to see through Adro's memories. Adro had entered the Gallery of Tombs, but then an evil figure showed up. It was Malval, now in Beric's body. However, not fully, as the transformation had not fully completed itself yet. Of course, Malval knocked out Adro and took something from Tanner's tomb. Daltec informed the group it was a spellbook of an evil sorcerer known as Durfsin. Back in the day, he wanted to start an army of beasts. He planned to get his army from a place called the Netherlands, a domain where beasts fight one another. This goal was now Malval's, and our hero Tom planned to stop him. I do like that Hartman brings up why didn't they destroy the book, and we get an explanation of good wizards respecting the treasures. It's something I do a lot in the Linksy series, and I appreciate it being in here too. Because it's nice to have a little clarification of why they didn't destroy it when they had the chance, kind of thing. Our heroes discovered that Malval was at Stonewind Volcano, thanks to sensing the glow of Epos's token. So Epos arrived, picked up our heroes, and took them to Stonewind, while Daltec took Adro to the Circle of Wizards so they could help cure him. Plus, we got Storm back, so that's a plus. Our heroes spotted Malval, and he had discovered the language how to read the book. When our heroes tried to stop him from summoning a beast, Malval easily blasted Tom, which affected his shield tokens, and they started plummeting downwards. Tom took control of Epos and veered to a safer crashing spot. He told Storm to jump into the lake as that would be safer for him. They soon crashed. Tom and Eleanor were fine, but Epos was not. She was not dead, just under deep sleep. Malval explained he had used the power of Tom's shield tokens against him, making them go into a sleep spell for the 6 good beasts of Avantia. Tom tried to get through to Beric as Malval began his metamorphosis, forming a cocoon around Beric's body. While Beric cried one last time, he was finally gone, and in his place, Malval was reborn, back to his old self. Tom challenged Malval to a duel, and Malval eagerly accepted. The two clashed, getting into an epic fight. Plus, there is some great artwork in this chapter of the book. Soon Malval made his retreat, putting a pit of fire to stop Tom, because he knew now, without Ferno's fire token, he couldn't reach him. But Tom found another method to get into the trees, and the two fought again, causing the tree trunk to trap Malval. But Malval admitted he was not planning on playing fair. He summoned Grymon, a mole beast from the Netherworld. Now, from my logic, this would be currently Malval's most powerful beasts. Why? Because originally he establishes the Ghost Beasts the Ghost Beasts war from Series 4. Nothing until Series 20 has come to that level. Now, the reason I say these beasts are more powerful is because they were a part of a plan of the evil wizard Durfsin, an even greater sorcerer than Malval was, which is what the characters say. So based on that, that's why I say these are Malval's most powerful beasts. Yeah, I know battles prove one so great, but I'm trying to understand the level of power from a story method than a fight, because that's Adam's job, not mine. But yeah, let's carry on. And I refer to Adam as in Adam Ferns, not Adam Blade, so no confusion there. Tom and Eleanor got into a huge scuffle with Grymon, but despite their best efforts, it was no good. Grymon's fur was too slimy to climb up, And just when things couldn't seem to get any worse for our heroes, Grymon dug underground, making a chasm spread, taking Eleanor with him. Tom hoped Eleanor was alive, but even if she was, Grymon was down there waiting for her. Tom discovered the sinkhole was not as big as it appeared, showing Eleanor to be okay. Tom joined Eleanor and they went after Grymon. However, after discovering some man-made tunnels, it soon turned around. Grymon was chasing them. They managed to briefly lose him until Grymon smashed his way through the concrete, surprising our heroes. I should also mention we learned Grymon hates sunlight and wants to eat all the people of Avantia. Standard beast logic to me, apart from the whole light thing. Tom used his golden armor powers to break himself free. He found Eleanor still alive. She just needed some time to recover. So Tom went to help Storm, and getting his second wind, Tom managed to get the upper hand on Grymon, forcing the biting horror to make a retreat. Only this time, the clumsy beast died by not realizing how deep he made his own hole. He was digging around earlier, like I said, and he tried to escape, and he tried to dig back into one of his holes, but he didn't realize how deep the hole was, and he died on the impact. So yeah, that was a weird way of dying. Eleanor joined Tom, but the moment they looked back at Grymon's body, it was gone, and an evil totem showed up, spreading decay to the land. It would seem this victory was not a happy one. The fight ending reminded me of Komodo dying off a fall, because Komodo died of a fall off a cliff, and this is sort of a similar way of that. But it was also a starter book too. So it kind of reminds me of that. But despite that, I did like the twist, that despite Tom winning a negative effect, despite Tom winning, there's still a negative effect still comes out of it. I don't see much of that from the previous books. Well, maybe we do, but nothing to this knowledge anyway. Nothing to this knowledge. But yeah, overall, that is Grymon, the Binding Horror. I do like I do like the ending where, like, oh, we beat the beast, but oh, now it's this totem evil is spreading decay. Okay, and I'm sure Marvel has escaped from that tree wreckage. Going over the characters real quick, which are Tom. Tom essentially gets the hero moment. Of course, Eleanor gets shafted this book again, which I don't like because I prefer when they both beat the beast. But nonetheless, it wasn't really Tom who beat the beast. It was Grymon himself who killed him. Tom just scared him off, and then so Grymon killed himself by accident. But we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to go over Grymon. Eleanor, yeah, she gets shafted. I really can't say much about her in this book because she didn't really get much of anything that stood out to me. Storm was there. I do like that he got back in there, but even when he did get back in there, he was only there for transportation and a damsel, essentially, at one point. Moving on to, we'll go for Malvel. Daltic, I'm not going to go over for obvious reasons, because he's just a minor character. Malvel, I do like how powerful he's grown, and the method he used to get back to life was cool. What else did I like? His clash with Tom, and obviously when he plans not to play it fair. So yeah, it's great to have Malvel back. He was clearly missed. So, and even the book says that he is the greatest villain in the series. So if you have any confirmation, here we are. The book states that Malvel is the greatest villain. So the series literally says it for us. Then you've got Grymon himself, the big beast of this book. Kind of clumsy mole beast. Not really anything to him apart from his abilities with the slimy fur, digging abilities, and the smelling breath. Other than that, though, his best ability is the slimy fur. The other abilities are common. But nothing really much to Grymon that stood out to me, because he was nothing more than a big clumsy klutz, to be honest. All it was a matter of doing was running away from him, and then getting your second wind, and then boom, he runs away, and then he dies. Really. I couldn't find anything that really stuck out to me that made Grymon awesome. He's just a beast that's there. Really. Or he's kind of pathetic. But yeah, there it is, my little read of Grymon the Binding Horror, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, go subscribe, the good stuff. And next time on Beast Quest, we'll be tackling on with the second beast of Series 21. And remember, like I say, if you want, and make sure you hit the notification bell button around the corner so you can stay tuned for all Beast Quest related topics on this channel and various other content that is there. But yeah, next time on Beast Quest, we'll be tackling on with another beast of Series 21. And next time on Beast Quest is Sky. Hopefully I can pronounce his name right. Skra. Yeah. Skrar. Yeah. Skrar. 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 Yeah. Skrar. It's hard to say this name, but you know what? I'm going to pronounce it that way. That's how I'm pronouncing the name. Skrar the Night Scavenger. That's how we're going to call it. So till next time, guys. Peace.